I think the biggest act of kindness that I received was people seeing me not just as a criminal, not dehumanizing me, but people uplifting me and believing in me and giving me opportunities to better myself.
So in prison, it's a shark tank. I can navigate all day long in that environment, I'm good. But this isn't a shark tank. Being outside in the community, everybody's not playing an angle, it's not. So the skill set, while transferable in some ways, it's not an adaptive strategy. It's not an effective way to deal with people in the community.
Well, for myself, like you basically, they get, if you're not a lifer, they hand you $200 and they basically say, good luck, and you're on your own. And then you have to make, if you don't have any support, what are you supposed to do?
So community groups, community advocacy groups, strangers really made my life possible.
When I first got involved with FIPPP and I met with Mark, and we discussed what it was going to be about, and the first thing that I felt was that it was going to be of therapeutic value. This was going to be the first time that not only was I going to be able to share my story, my truth, but also I was going to be able to share with other people who probably didn't know these things. And had they known, then their perception of people who are formerly incarcerated could be altered to some degree.
Sometimes there are things that I wouldn't have a venue to talk about, that I would just internalize and go through without being able to express it or ask, and when I get on the stage and I talk about this stuff, even when I'm just practicing, it sincerely nourishes my soul.
I think it's just more rewarding to get the energy surge of our stories, because every one of us has a story, and it's an energy surge that you feel, whether it'll touch your compassion or it'll touch your heart to donate and give or love or research or.
The thing that I love most about live performance is the look in other people's eyes. The way there's something magical, I would even say sacred for me personally, when I have a good performance in it, because I can see that reflection in other people's eyes. I can see the oneness in the whole experience. I can see and feel like I'm being seen.